What is worse than the feeling of being forgotten or left out? Have you ever been ignored by the people you love? It's even worse when you don't know why. It might be because they are going through a rough patch right now and need time for themselves to figure things out. Or you may be reading too much into what they do or what they say, and you start to think of things that actually isn't going on. However, when it's not just one or two people, but almost everyone in your life that seems to be avoiding you and keeping their distance from you, and that is a definite cause for concern, it might be time for you to reflect on the things that you are doing and things that is turning people off from you. Today we are going to be talking with Virginie. She has this problem and needs solution. Before we get into the title of today, which says 7 reasons why people might be ignoring you, let me welcome you first. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, thank you for clicking this video, and if you have been with us from day one, welcome back.
Hi Scott.
Hi Virginie, I'm here cause I noticed a lot of people have been avoiding you lately.
Sadly, yes they have, and I'm so lost because I don't know the reasons why.
It's going to be okay. That's why I'm here, to tell you the reasons. Let's start from number 1. 1. You are too needy. At some point everyone struggles with insecurity in their life. It can make you needy, clingy, and dependent, to the point where others won't want to be around you anymore. A needy person wants to be reassured of their self-worth so often that it gets kind of annoying. Being around them feels like a boredom or a chore rather than enjoyable company. 2. You are always complaining. Are you constantly complaining to your friend about all the things that go wrong in your life? Do you unload all your troubles to them anytime you see each other?
Yes, I do.
You are pushing everyone away in your life because of your constant negativity. Ask yourself what might be the real cause of your negative thought patterns. These negative thought patterns are sometimes engraved in us from early on, and they become part of our programming, and if you are unaware, you might allow it to unconsciously take control of your life.
I don't complain because I would love to do it, but because nothing around is working the way it should be.
I totally understand where you're coming from, but if you constantly look at things in a negative way, nothing will come positive to you anymore. Your last exam you got all A's and won't B. You were angry because you got 1 B. A lot of people had so many C's, D's, and even F, but they were all happy because they still went to the next level. Try sometimes to portray gratitude, which brings me to my next reason. 3. You are too self-centered.
Me? How do you mean exactly?
Are you always caught up in your own thoughts, feelings, and ideas, so much that you fail to show interest into what others are saying? Do you want to just talk about yourself and your achievements when you're in a conversation with others? Perhaps you only care about your own wants and needs. If your answer is yes, this is a reason why people are staying away from you.
I think I am doing this. That is what make people stay away from me. Please Scott, tell the rest of the tips.
Sure will. 4. You don't listen. Are you often labeled as opinionated? This is not a bad quality, but it is important to give other people a chance to speak to. You constantly talk over everyone most of the time. If that is the case, they will think you are stubborn-minded and can't be reasoned with, so the only thing left for them to do is just to ignore you.
I don't always mean to.
5. You are too mean. It could be hard for us to realize when we go too far and hurt other people's feelings sometimes. It's only when they walk away from us that we realize that we've done some certain things that they don't like. Do you always have the tendency to joke about some of your friends' insecurities? Personal matter that you're laughing at? Do you point out their mistakes and laugh at their expense sometimes? Even if you only mean it as good-natured fun, they might not see it that way. In fact, they will likely give you the cold shoulder, and they will start ignoring you. 6. You are too intense. When you are too intense all the time, people tend to hurt by being dismissive and tuning you out. It can be exhausting having to deal with someone so emotionally volatile. They feel like they have to walk on eggshells around you, because every little thing seems to upset you. Are you quick to get angry, hold grudges against people, overreact in situations, and spend most of your time reacting and arguing? This type of intensity can chase people and make them think you are too high maintenance. Finally, one reason why people might be keeping their distance from you is 7. You are too distant. Do you find yourself being too distant and reserved when interacting with others? If yes, this could then be misunderstood as aloofness and detachment. People may assume that you rather be alone, or you don't want to be with anyone, so they give you space. Normal to feel bad when other people reject your company, because it isn't human nature to want the acceptance of others. The truth is, you deserve to be loved and cared for, just like anyone else. Do you relate to any of the 7 reasons we have listed in this video? If so, what positive changes do you plan making? Or perhaps do you know any person who purchased any of the 7 behaviors? Let us know in the comments section below. Share this link with someone who might benefit from it. And don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more uplifting content.